Working at the Mississippi Museum of Art was like being in the community itself. About 2.5 years ago, me and Julian Rankin and a bunch more people started Mississippi Sourced. So we abbreviate that and call it SIP Source. And it's happened every third Thursday at the Mississippi Museum of Art. And it started off, it took us about 6 months to really get in our groove. I just go crazy with the menus and the products and just have fun with it. Now you have like Anik and Julian and a lot of other people that's curating what the scene looks like. So it was like a match made in heaven though.
Anik, at your time in the museum and being on the art side and outreach and special projects, do you think that the art museums and venues like that these special events, these really engaging things are kind of just the way it is now? It's really important to do that extra bit in order to draw the masses in?
Absolutely. It's about, as Nick pointed out, it's about the community. These spaces are community hubs. They're about celebrating the creativity throughout the community, whether it's culinary, whether it's visual art. So for example, Third Thursday was just fantastic for that. And a nice little story, when I first came to Jackson, Mississippi, and somebody said, oh, you should go to a Third Thursday. I went on my own and I was wandering around and I thought, wow, this place is cool. And it was exactly that. It was the community, all the touch points, all the senses just brought to life, and everybody was there. It was beautiful. And
coming from you, since you're from Brighton,
yes,
which I understand is one of the hippest, hottest, and most diverse communities in the UK, known for that.
It's definitely a cool
And you're
place.
finding your new home, Jackson, to have a lot of similarities in some ways. You see that same energy.
Yeah.
I think it might be a little rawer, maybe a little less refined, and there's opportunities maybe for people to express themselves.
Absolutely. And to be honest, when I first went to Brighton as an adult, I loved the rawness. It was a little bit less refined, let's say. And so, in a place that is a bit raw and rugged, it's exactly as you say. You have the space to experiment and to explore. And with my fellow expat friends, whether they're from New York or Germany, we often joke about this place being the wild, wild west. So if you think about it, the West used to be, now it's all fancy Silicon Valley, and you have LA, and it's all, and space is premium, and everything costs a fortune.
It used to be uncharted territory.
Exactly. And the reason why people like myself stay, and I only came here for a 9-month contract, and I stayed, was because of that. It feels like that uncharted territory. And so it's remained authentic and alive and raw, and people will just grab things and do. And referring to the Light Festival would never have ever succeeded. It would never have happened anywhere else the way it happened.